Big laughter.
Okay, you're officially recording.
Okay, good. I've been waiting all day to tell stories.
Do the intro and then tell the story.
Richard. So, okay. Hey, welcome. This is the Big Black Richard podcast. We're here in San Angelo Studios.
Episode 2.
This is episode 2. And all we do is bullshit with each other and eat tacos and some other stuff. So I've been waiting all day. We went to the gym this morning. The three of us all go to the gym together. And I literally, like, every time I would start saying something that I was excited to talk about, they were like, no, don't talk about that yet.
Shut up and wait.
Like, shut up and wait. So I haven't been able to talk about anything today.
It's good.
And it's driving me crazy. So wanted Landon to hurry up and, like, push go.
Who's
Landon's
Landon?
our producer.
Okay.
So
The podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, flipping us off. It's great. That's not very patient, Panda, of you.
Patient.
No, it's not.
So-
I don't wear it because I am patient. I wear it because I need to be patient.
So, first of all, I've forgotten all the stories that I wanted to tell.
That's good.
But we got a new table, so that's good.
Yeah. Nice and stained.
My kids were using it for homeschool. No, they're homeschooling. We
Homeschool on the
San
floor
Angelo
now.
Studios needed this table, so San Angelo Studios purchased 2 other desks and then switched to them. IRS, don't come after me.
So you want to walk us through this new
So
thing you got here
So I brought the tacos
today? It's your turn.
today. I'll tell about that in a little bit. But I figured to get Richard excited, we could have a little bit of extra fun today.
Oh, is this penicillin?
So this is a little penicillin shot. No, this is energy drink shot. So cheers.
What kind of energy drink?
Energy drink.
No, I can't.
Amino.
Does it hurt your heart?
No, Red Bull?
No, it's not Red Bull.
No,
it's like amino energy.
Yeah,
It's like a pet.
That's literally the name of it.
Yeah,
It
it's
tastes amazing.
Yeah.
I have it at home.
Yeah. Richard, you have to talk into the mic.
Sorry, I'm used to talking into
Flash it out.
something so big.
Usually you're using your mouth for other. And then I just brought some of this nice little old-fashioned situation
No,
here.
some kind of monster effect was on Richard's voice. He goes, I'm not used to talking. I don't know how that happened.
Fucking Batman over here.
did it on purpose.
No, that was on accident, I swear. Trust me, it's just more work for me.
Yeah.
So we did this last week or 2 weeks ago, and then I got sick last week, so we couldn't do it last week.
Okay, is there alcohol in there?
No.
No, there's
There's
alcohol
alcohol
in
in
that.
that. It's really good though, isn't it?
But we
I don't drink alcohol.
we put the you don't what? You don't drink pink alcohol?
Yeah.
Why not?
So we
Wait, I want to explore that before you get too
No,
far.
I do drink pink alcohol.
Oh, okay. The tequila rose?
No, pink penny droppers.
panty droppers.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Does it work?
he wouldn't know.
Yes. When I wear panties, it works.
Ah, dang. Tequila makes his clothes fall off.
Perfect. Just the panties.
Oh, that's
man.
vodka. And the
There's
pink
no
penny-
vodka in that.
No, and pink penny droppers.
Oh, speaking of vodka, though, the Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura, they're coming out with a vodka. I feel like we talked about that last
You see
week.
how
You said
we
all the time.
change? We're going to tacos and we
Oh,
He does a rigmarole.
what?
Bert's in jail.
I heard that was a... That, I don't believe it.
Tom Segura said on his podcast.
Yeah, but I think he was...
What?
Yeah, I think
Public indecency?
he talked about it,
Oh
but
my
like...
god.
But like...
Anything.
Yeah, I mean, what else would it be?
There were some other people on there that were like, yeah, I mean, everybody should go to jail at least once just
Yeah.
to try it out.
No.
So,
I'll pass.
no?
No.
Well,
I'll
I mean,
pass too.
you're...
Stop right there. You don't have to do that. Why is he in
Your
jail?
jail experience would have been different than my jail experience. Okay?
It's because I would not have gone.
Yeah. So, I don't know why he's in jail.
That's-
if he is in jail, I
what I got.
don't think that... I thought it was a joke.
Do you
but
know who Bert
also,
Kreischer is?
No, I do
He's a
not know.
comedian.
So imagine Seth, but if he was funny.
If Seth was funny.
Yeah, if Seth was funny.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And successful.
And not as big? Or is
No,
he big?
bigger.
Oh, he's bigger.
Bigger. And more proud to be bigger. And
He takes off his shirts.
yeah.
I know.
Only
Well,
if-
I only take off my shirts at the gym.
very quickly, we might add, like with godly intentions.
Yeah. So there's
Oh.
there's other stories to tell, but
Let's start
I
with
don't
tacos.
remember them all. But we should start with these.
So
So
where'd you get them from?
this is from Ileana's
Ooh,
on
north side.
14th Street on the north side.
Bang bang.
It's across the street from a hotel. I took a picture. I took some video for Landon to put in here to show what Ileana's looks like
Okay.
because he loves extra editing requirements.
Hashtag edit and post.
I told you if I can't hit one button for AI to edit your podcast.
Dang it.
He's used to
Well,
using
I
one
had
finger
intro music.
yeah,
You did. That was badass.
Yeah,
I
so
love it.
for charity.
for charity.
Charity, and that's it.
Charity
At some
still
point,
counts.
the desk.
If he can't do something
that
with
I
his one
give
finger,
Landon.
then he's not going to be able to.
What
do
if I
it.
offer my 3 fingers for the work of your one?
on the butthole.
Oh my god!
You can fit
So
them in
these
there.
are from Ileana's. So I walked in, and Miss Ileana is the one that makes these. She,
Oh, sorry.
So she's a nice little old Hispanic lady. The reason that I picked Ileana's, so I work with Peasant Village, Chef Jason. This is his favorite taco place in San Angelo.
Okay.
And so I walked in and I just said, I need 4 of your favorite, and then 4 I'll pick. So I believe this side here is Miss Ileana's favorite. It's a little spicy, so we'll do that first.
Oh my god! You want to see my
And then-
suffer?
Don't say what that one is. I think we should try the spicy one first. That way you can gauge how the rest of your taco experience will go. Because you don't have to finish eating it. There's no obligation for you to finish
That's
eating
true,
your taco.
but
Yeah.
Take a bite.
just as long as it's not lingua or
What's lingua?
tongue
Lingua, tongue? Oh, we should try that one.
or chicharrones.
Oh, I love chicharrones.
You don't like chicharrones?
Well, not the
pork skin?
pork skin one.
Ooh,
No, I like pork skin, but I don't like it.
this looks like it's going to
So,
hurt.
Oh, this is going to be
watching her
painful.
make it is just
Oh my gosh, I'm already
Amazing.
sweating.
Well, go ahead and get you.
yes.
I can see it on your face.
I'm already sweating.
Oh, fuck a duck. That looks amazing. I'm
Look.
excited.
I don't know. That's a bell pepper.
So I thought about also I had a good conversation with Carson from San Angelo to Go this morning about this podcast. He's very excited to hear the first episode, which should come out would come out today, I guess. But he's excited to see it. But I was thinking about like asking them if they wanted a partner and just like have the tacos delivered to us, San Angelo, sponsored by San Angelo to Go.
They're just hot.
So
Oh, yeah. I'm going to do the red.
Nope.
Too hot for you, or just not hot at all?
I love it hot.
Oh, yeah.
I love it hot.
that is spicy.
It's hotter than you thought it was going to be?
Yeah.
It definitely was for me. I love it.
So this is her favorite.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think is that a fresh jalapeno?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
It looks like a fresh
That
So
jalapeno.
what is the name of the taco?
No idea.
Well, I don't think they
Why
have.
would she call it? I have no idea.
Whoa. I got the hiccups now.
Oh my god. You need to. I'm gonna have to call my mom on that.
I don't know. Well, does she have? So is it just you pick your meats, you pick your
Yeah, so
beans
she's
and
like
cheese?
a big board with all the different items that she has. You can just look down in the case and
Yeah.
pick stuff.
Okay.
Oh, where's Landon? Why isn't he eating?
That's a good
His
question.
Okay,
Well,
this
he
is
did
good.
some- Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, it's so good. But
Yeah, you look like you're about to shit fire out of your eyeballs.
ooh.
Oh my gosh.
That's good. The first bite, exceptionally hotter than the rest of it. By far. But that is amazing.
Okay, how much is this burrito?
Oh,
I bought
8.
8. It was $32. So $4.
Okay.
Is that right? No. Wait. Yeah.
See, Julio's the 6 was like $32.
Okay.
and it was $4.71 a taco. Or burrito, sorry. We're in San Angelo. These are burritos.
Whatever.
It's rolled up.
It's delicious. So we don't eat tacos every time. We eat burritos.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, there it is. That's good.
Spicy.
And you're adding more spice to it?
I
Yes.
feel like it's gonna calm it down a little.
The red, I mean, the red, I've noticed that not everywhere has mild red sauce. Sometimes it's spicier than the green sauce, which I think green sauce is made with jalapeno or habanero and jalapenos or jalapenos. But theirs, it's the red hot. The red is hot and the green is mild. At least from
really?
what I'm gleaning from my taste.
I'm going to have to call my mom about the hiccups.
Why? What happens? What is your mom gonna do?
Because my mom says that if you have the hiccups, that means your booty hole is dirty. You need to go clean it.
Well, that would make sense because we did come from the gym not too long ago.
I
Didn't take that good of a shower afterwards.
She said my grandmother used to tell them that.
really.
So
So when I had hiccups for,
I think when I have hiccups, that means my booty hole is gonna hurt later.
remember when I had hiccups for like
Days,
months?
years.
So we went to,
Oh,
it was a burger place. It was Twisted Root, and I'd got a alcoholic milkshake. Don't remember what it was called. Oh, it was like something grandpa. Anyway, drink the milkshake. It was when I like first started working for Seth, and drink the milkshake. And on the way back, I just started getting hiccups, and it doesn't stop. It's just consistent hiccups, and I was like that for literally the rest of the day. So I had hiccups from basically lunchtime to like 6 p.m. And then I went to bed at like 9 or whatever that day. Woke up, first thing started happening, hiccups. And it was like that for weeks. I would have hiccups all day. They would be sparsed out, whether it was seconds or maybe like 10, 20 minutes or even hours. But I would just have consistent hiccups. And I have no idea up to this day why.
I was on a plane going home and I read a magazine and they were talking about hiccups. They said one of the cures, and you could probably Google this, was anal massage.
Richard,
My grandmother knew about this back in the 50s. She's the one that said it.
do you
anal massage in the 50s.
No cleaning your booty hole.
Do you think I'm reaching here that the experiences that you've been through with wives' tales on hiccups led you down the path to where you are now?
Oh my God.
Because I guess you'd have hiccups and then
Eating a burrito with two gay guys? What do you mean? What kind of path are you talking about?
well, not sure. You tell me.
Oh my gosh, I'm all sweating now.
It just seems like one thing went after another, and
I'm just telling you what my mom would tell us whenever we had the hiccups. That was it.
Next thing you know, you're sitting there just minding your business, eating a sandwich, and then you got a hiccups, and then some random guy comes up and says, "Hey, you need me to rub that out for you?"
Oh my word.
And then we got here.
And that's how we get
No,
to bed today.
that was
my
good.
God.
That was really good.
That was hot. That was
might-
good.
I'm still
See?
Well, it is
struggling here,
It is hot.
but I'm not like.
I'm glowing.
Yeah,
I know.
from every orifice.
No. I'm wearing cotton underwear, so I'm good down there.
My best linens.
Your best linen. Oh my word.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, my tongue is hot.
Wow.
I might eat Landon's. It's so good though.
He said that he's gonna save him for tomorrow. He's gonna die.
Yeah, he's gonna
gonna
leave
get
them
so
in
hot.
here. They're gonna ferment in this room. He's gonna walk in and not be able to open his eyeballs.
yes. I can't.
That was good. Definitely should have brought water. Don't know why I didn't.
Just get more.
Yeah, more whiskey. I'll be fine. Any other stories you could recall now that you got
Shoot.
a nice open mouth.
Well, so I don't remember all the stories that I wanted to tell. I probably should have been writing them down, but
You should QR coding
one of
them.
them. My daughter, she saw a commercial for Stormy. Remember how we talked about? Didn't we talk about Stormy Bradley last time?
Briefly.
I
don't know.
Political stuff. Drew Darby, Stormy Bradley.
Oh,
yeah. Do you want to talk about?
I don't
that?
remember that talking about that
Oh, okay.
last week, but
So Stormy Bradley. No, we were talking about bring her. Oh, maybe that was Landon and me.
Yeah, it was
Shit, I'm gonna have to take notes now and know what I talked about. But so there's a Texas legislative race between Stormy Bradley and Drew Darby, and they're both conservatives. Just one is for school vouchers, which means you can take your kid to whatever school you want, and then that school gets the money for that person. And Drew Darby is against it, and there's valid points on both sides. Blah blah blah. That doesn't matter. But there's a lot of ads that the group that is supporting Stormy Bradley is running for Drew Darby, or is running against Drew Darby, right?
Okay.
And so the things are like, do you want Texas to turn blue? Then vote for Drew Darby, blah, 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 right? Mm-hmm. So my daughter, she's 6. She's watching YouTube or something, and she gets this ad.
I hate these ads, by the way.
And it's kind of a terrifying ad. It's like, it's supposed to be like scary a little bit. And my wife hears her crying in the other room. And so she goes in and she's like, Mom, I don't want Texas to turn blue.
Oh my fucking goodness.
And Laura's like, what are you talking about? She goes, please don't vote for Drew Darby.
Oh my God.
She's 6. She's 6 and she's telling us like who to vote for because she doesn't want Texas to turn blue. Because in her head, literally the state is going to get painted blue.
I'm going to go to your house and paint your entire driveway
I brought the
blue.
blue paint. I brought the blue paint.
No,
Bennett.
she's just going to go outside and then
gosh.
your fucking driveway's going to be blue and she's going to think it's the end of the world.
So I thought about like, it would be funny. There. When I was in college, my physics professor, he said,
How long ago were you in college?
2006
So
to
that's-
2010.
Oh, okay.
And so Dr. Bixler, he's still there, I think. He told a story about he like stared at this green laser for hours one time. Like he was working on a project and he ended up looking at this. Well, it messed up the color in his eyes. So he walked outside and anything that should be green was gray.
He gave himself color blindness?
Basically, yeah.
So he's still
So
like that today?
No. So he
Just for a
said
little bit.
the next day he woke up and everything had a tint of green. Like his eyes compensated. So your eyes are like really like pretty powerful parts of your anatomy. And so don't get any ideas. But
For what?
I know you like powerful parts of anatomy.
Oh my God.
So this eye thing. So
He's
it's like
he's projecting again.
I'll project on you if you want.
God.
But the so this like eye thing is like Bixler said the next day everything was tinted green, like he was wearing green sunglasses.
Yeah, like blue light glasses.
And then it fixed it. But I was like, how can I do that to Bennett? Like, how could I
Give your child
make her
colorblind?
see blue for a day and just like freak out? But
So was it the laser directly in his eye?
no.
Or
It was just like
a dot.
it was
and
part
then
of
just-
part of his thing.
Okay.
And he wasn't wearing the proper safety.
Okay,
gear.
because I was going to say we could just get some tint on some glasses or
Yeah.
just
But
get
she would
a laser.
notice, right? So
In her sleep, you just take like a blue laser right over her
just
eyeballs.
on her
Just-
eyeballs.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. But also,
Better say put
so last
blue
week,
contacts in.
last week I was sick, right? I wanted to tell you guys this. Last week I was sick.
Me too.
And I like the first half I was sick with like flu head stuff, and then the second half I was sick with bathroom stuff. And
Asshole cleansing.
yeah, just like
Same.
all the way to dehydration. I had to get Sherry. So Sherry came over twice.
No, but he's like bathroom cleansing. He goes,
Yeah.
Well,
So-
we'll get back to your Sherry thing. So on Tuesday, when me and Richard went to the gym, I was like, Seth's sick. Fuck him, whatever. And then literally the next day, Richard was, or that same night on Tuesday, Richard was like, let me know when you're going to the gym in the morning. I'm probably going to go late unless you text me. And when I started feeling like shit. And I was like, great. And then Wednesday came and I was emptying my contents of my entire existence
Oh yeah.
everywhere. And I was like, oh, cool. Fuck me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was on that same
because
boat.
you're clean. I mean,
So-
that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
I lost like 10 pounds of water weight.
Lucky.
Yeah.
So
weight.
You should start drinking water.
I got super dehydrated. Like Sherry came over the second time. She's like, "Where are your veins?" And I had like cramps and stuff because I was so dehydrated. So Laura gets sick, then Watson gets sick, and Watson's like throwing up in the living room. And Bennett's like, "Why is he throwing up so much?" And I'm like, "What is he even throwing up? Like what?" Like I see this like the last bit of what he throws up, and I'm like, "What is that? I've never seen that."
I just like our conversations while we're eating tacos. We're talking about shits and throwing up.
To be fair,
Yeah.
we're taking a break.
Yeah,
Oh, we're taking a
Yeah, we're
break.
taking a
Oh,
break.
okay, I'm just like,
We're letting the digest. We're letting
So-
that heat subside before we break.
then we
thank you.
I was thinking about that the entire time. too.
I went.
Were you-
I went and
It's like,
dealt with Watson, and then I come back and I sit down next to Bennett. And I hand her. We have, when you're, I don't know if when you guys were young you had a throw up bowl, but I
like
found
a fucking dog bowl.
yeah, well we just use like a mixing bowl.
Motherfucker, I had.
It was a toilet.
It was a toilet.
growing up.
No, like when I was a kid, like we'd get a bowl next to our bed. It was the same bowl that we used to put popcorn in.
Yeah, you guys are fucking animals.
Yeah. So, but we've switched to we get the movie theater cups, like the big ones, so that because I mean it's kind of like this, it's like you can throw it into that, and you're not gonna as a kid you're not gonna fill that cup. So it's a lot easier, manageable, and you get some like direction.
Sure.
What happened to like an HEB bag or something?
Or a trash can.
Have you ever had something poke out of an HEB bag? Yeah,
Double bag it?
yeah. So.
I
double
don't.
bagger.
Don't do that.
Must be
That's
nice.
how they break. So
They're less effective that way too.
is it the 21st? It's not the 21st.
20th.
right?
Today's the 20th.
So I hand this cup to Bennett and I go, "Hey, you know how I was sick?" She's like, "Yeah." And Mom was sick, yeah. And Watson is sick now. She goes, "Yeah." And I go, "Who's next?" And she goes, "No!" And she just starts crying. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm so sorry, baby." And I like give her the cup and I'm just like, "You can sleep out here. If you have to throw up in this cup." And she didn't get it. So that was kind of nice.
Oh, she didn't get it at all.
No, she didn't get it at
Oh,
all.
but you kind of skipped over the fact that what the fuck did Watson eat?
Oh, yeah. So I'm tucking Watson back into his bed and I move his pillow. He has secret Cliff Bars.
Your son's a fucking maniac.
He just has. He'll take the box of Cliff Bars when we come home from the grocery store, and he just goes and hides them in his room. Because I didn't know
He's the
that
best.
that he had it.
Yeah.
But like I like move his pillow to like fluff it up a little bit, and there's just like a Cliff Bar wrapper. And the last time I had to help him clean his room, I'm like taking stuff off of his bunk bed, and he just has like Cliff Bars, like hidden under different things in different layers,
He's
so
a
that when he
fucking
needs a Cliff
maniac.
Bar, he can.
He's
So,
ODing on protein.
Yeah. 1 second. Hi.
Hi, Laura.
Welcome to the
Richard
Fuckface
and-
podcast. Or wait, wrong
Keenan.
Welcome
podcast.
to our podcast.
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 Okay, just let Watson in. Love you.
Bye.
Love you too.
Bye. So Yeah. So that was the sickness story.
It's cool. When me and Juju apparently have almost the identical anatomy in terms of inability to fight off sickness, to where she'll get sick, and then either within a week or 3 days, I will then also get whatever sick she had.
Yeah.
And then Jay, the following week, will then get it after we've already cleaned the house thoroughly and everything. So
Yeah.
that's how it works for us. And hopefully the next one, which will be a girl.
Ooh, congratulations.
Thank you. August will be the due date for that.
You're going to name it August?
Oh, something with a J.
Fluger. That's what I will name it. August? I didn't think about that, actually.
That'd be cool.
With a
with
J
a
in
girl.
front of it? J August?
August.
Well, okay, so what kind of...
This is beef fajita with beans and pico.
Okay, because I looked at it and I was like, there's spinach in that.
No, it's
Pico.
But this green leaf right here
I
looked
know,
like
but it's
spinach.
cilantro.
Okay.
Hopefully you don't taste. Some people, cilantro tastes like soap.
I love the
Soap?
way soap tastes, so...
That's what. Is that why you cuss so much? Because you missed your mom.
Well, I was funny. My mom had, when I was younger, when I was an only child, at that brief time in history, my mom had
I think you had an older
friends.
sibling.
We'll delve into that another time. But my mom had some friends that were watching me one day, and they had two sons that were older than me, and they were
They touch you.
no,
Okay.
but
Just needed to be prepared for that.
yeah, I was diddled. That's how I got here.
I was diddled.
But no, so
That's
like
how Richard ended up this way.
Oh my gosh.
he was the diddler, but
He is the diddler.
the one who diddles. Anyway, they were older than me, so like I would like watch them. They had like a computer, so they'd play games or watch videos or whatever, and they would cuss and do whatever. And there was one time where I had repeated something that they had said a little bit too loud, I guess, and they were like, "Oh, be quiet." And then their mom came in, and they were like, "Joaquin, what did you just say?" And then their dad came in and was like, "Oh, you can't talk like that here," and then took me to the bathroom and then soaped my mouth up, and then I was just crying. That was the first and only time that's ever happened.
Okay, did they call you Joaquin or David?
Joaquin.
That's what.
No one outside of a professional or educational setting has called me David. Or
So how long have you been called Joaquin?
Wait.
I've been called.
I feel like this is the chance to tell about the time that you cried. Okay? So I'm going to tell the end of the story. Then you can tell the rest of the story.
Okay.
The
I
end
was
of the
done
story
with the
is-
story I started, by the way, I guess.
You were?
I suppose.
The end of the story is one day, Keen walks in, sets down a piece of paper, and tells me to look at it, and just starts bawling. It was wonderful. And this piece of paper said a piece of information that was very interesting. So, Keen, tell us about your name.
So, at birth, I was named after my biological father, David Roberts. I've got an older sibling and several younger siblings from the same sperm donor. I have no connection to him outside of that old name, but obviously I have kept my mom. Really couldn't like get rid of her. But on my birth certificate, my name was David Dupree Roberts Jr. Dupree being my older brother from that side's first name, David Roberts Jr. coming from me being a junior. But my mom, since after I was born, has always called me Joaquin, and I was raised with my stepdad, the father of my two younger sisters that I have here. Since that time, so I was born. My parents, my biological dad and my mom were married, and then they divorced after I was born. And then mom and stepdad got together. Then from there on, I was gone by Joaquin. Joaquin comes from the San Joaquin River in California, by the hospital I was born at, and also my uncle, his middle name is Joaquin. So Joaquin is the name that I've always gone by. David only being on official documents and when I didn't feel like correcting people. So when I was going for jobs or whatever, obviously I had to put the name David Roberts and what name do you go by? Joaquin. So growing up, I was like, sure, my name is David, but I only go by Joaquin. And then obviously in spite or to make fun, people would call me David, as Seth does sometimes now, and some people that I know that I hate very much. So when I was starting school here, I was just like, I'm not going to remember anybody here. I'll just go by David because I'm just going to get my degree and then get the fuck out. So that's why you know me as David. That's why Seth knew me as David originally. And then pretty much everybody else thereafter that wasn't either an intimate partner or a family member or close friend called me Joaquin. So I had only recently, after 22 years of living, decided to actually go through and change my name. So I went and did that here in town, got the court date, and I was so overwhelmed with emotion that I couldn't even speak once I sat down in front of the judge. I had Jay there, my two sisters, and my mom was on the way because she was in the middle of leaving work. So I sit down, the judge says, hi, introduce yourself and tell us why you're here. And then I said, hi, my previous name is David Roberts, and I'm wanting to switch it to, didn't even get to say my name before I just couldn't comprehend anything. But luckily, they make you write the reason why you want your name changed on the paper. So I was just sitting there, just incomprehensible, trying to get words out, wiping tears from my eyes, and she's reading off. She's like, is this what you want? Joaquin Palacios is the name you chose because of XYZ reason. And I was like, yes. And she's like, okay, well, I don't see a reason not to allow this. So then she signed it, stamped it, and then sent me on my way. And so yeah, it felt like I was there forever.
And your stepdad, he took care of you most of your life, so that's why you took his last name,
Correct,
instead of your mom's.
Correct.
Well,
or come up with a random new last name. Which
you could have put my last name. That would have been freaking hilarious.
I could have done Richard last name.
Oh, you could have.
Chartwells.
Yeah.
Richard Chartwells. Richard, not at Chartwells anymore. You know, I have to eat in the calf tomorrow for dinner.
You are?
Yeah.
Why?
So we're in this group at church.
Taco was really good, by the way. So
yeah,
you guys both
that was
finished
a solid beef fajita taco. I think maybe a little soft as far as the meat goes. This is like kind of a little stewed, you know. But
this is what I would like from a lunchtime taco.
But
Burrito.
we have this group.
Burrito.
We have this group at church that we get together with on Wednesdays, and this week one of the kids in our group is playing a basketball game at ASU. I don't really know the whole thing. I kind of process like only the important parts, but I know that we're going to this basketball game, and then afterwards they said we're gonna go eat at the food court, and I was like, oh, what is that? And then I was like, oh yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah. So are you going to eat during the basketball game so that way you're not hungry when you get to the cafeteria?
I don't know.
Because you definitely should.
Well, I don't
I mean,
know.
the pizza is good at the calf.
Is it?
Right?
No.
Like, Richard set up a lot of good systems.
All because he set it up doesn't mean it's still in
Yeah,
effect.
but like,
Oh my gosh. Yes,
yeah.
it's still in effect. So what kind of, is it kids playing basketball?
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah.
But-
It's
but-
kids playing basketball.
Okay, but not ASU men's or
I
women's.
think it's a special needs league
Okay.
of some sort. So
They might not have concessions open.
Oh, that might be true. Yeah. But
Bring his own food.
we were talking about this. Richard Patrick, my friend, he noticed that we were.
He's not our friend?
He's our friend. Our friend Patrick, our friend.
Yeah.
He noticed that Chartwells does this like pre-sale business card type vouchers situation, and he went into Canva and found the template that you guys used to make it. And he like sent me a file, and we were just gonna order 500 tickets and just like use them because you guys don't do anything to number them or validate them. And that person, the checkout person, probably has no like.
You guys, not him anymore.
Oh yeah, Chartwell's. So Chartwell's doesn't have like a system to like check that, and then whoever is the person that's doing the like check-in, right, just assumes, yeah, oh cool, card, go on in,
Snap it. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I can buy 500 business cards for $12. So
Okay, they have to be the right size.
trust me, buddy. I already looked into this.
He knows all about size.
We can make this happen.
But
But I did think like, sorry, I did think like, you know, I don't like to steal or anything, but I do like to like
I mean, you're not stealing.
show holes in things.
Yeah,
you know?
it's not theft. You paid.
Well, we know about that part.
Yeah, showing holes.
Okay, your son's not listening to us.
No,
at
he
all.
doesn't care.
He knows all about his dad's holes.
Yeah, he comes up to me and he comes up to me on a regular basis. Can I say FFFF?
And you say
And I say no.
F
No, the
no.
fuck you can't.
And I say no, and then, but sometimes I'll offer it to him. Like if I can tell that he's frustrated or like he needs a little release, and so.
And then do you punch him in the fuck? Do you punch him in the face after?
great.
Like, why you can't fucking talk like that?
But that's
No.
that's how he does us.
I know.
I don't mind.
Yeah, you know.
I don't care if he cusses. I mean, I care if he cusses in the, like, there's an appropriate place
Give me 3
For-
appropriate places.
when it's just me and him.
Home, him, bathroom.
Oh, have you seen that video?
Bathroom. Yeah.
There was a video I saw. Jay sent it to me, or it was Morgan, my daughter's godmother. My first daughter's godmother, just to clarify. 'Cause I
Oh,
don't-
is she not going to do it again?
I would imagine she would. I don't know why she would. She's also moving to Florida.
She is?
Yeah.
I saw her the other day at the Peasant Village.
Yeah, that we got to touch back on that one because I heard that one wasn't that much good. We'll talk about that.
Offline.
Yeah.
Offline.
Offline.
Oh, we can talk about it now then.
Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say just because of that.
She was moving to Florida. Morgan, she's the godmother.
Second godmother, maybe.
Oh, so no, she sent me a video about how she lets her kid, about how this one
She
mom
doesn't have a kid.
Yeah, she sent me a video, it was a TikTok
probably-
of this mother who let her daughter go in the bathroom and say, "This is a time where you should take it. You should take the time here to cuss and let everything out that you have. That's just she feels comfortable and just private." So she had her, I guess the mom had her phone propped up in like a corner in the bathroom, and then so she, like the girl starts recording, and then she's like, "Bitch ass," and then like it's like a 30-second video or whatever, and the final word she says is "fuck." Fuck. And then she's like, "I'm done." And then the mom comes in, and then that was the end of the video. And I thought that was hilarious.
That is funny.
Because it's like, okay, I know my kid knows these words, but I don't want my kid to say the words in a non-appropriate setting. So when you mentioned the bathroom, I was like, oh yeah, that'd be good because
Okay, so my previous employment, I had a worker. She was in the bathroom, and another worker walked in on her while this lady was saying, "Motherfucker," all this cuss words. And then when the other employer walked in, she goes, "Oh, hi, have a great day," and walked out. And then there was a student in the stall listening to everything.
Nice.
So our thing after that was, "Oh, have a great day."
have a great day.
Have a great. So whatever we said, have a great day. That means.
Wow. Just, I remember Chartwell's people saying that to me a lot.
I never said a name of the company. I worked at.
Oh, sorry. Chartwell's the company that serves food at Angelo State events
Oh my gosh.
and University of Texas events.
But do you want ice or
I do want ice.
why is it?
Q2 Stadium.
Why is it?
Oh, there's Gatorade in there. No, there's not. It's not just ice.
That would have been hilarious. I was like, ew.
No, sorry.
Sorry. You want to switch
yeah,
me?
no
This
ice.
one has a little bit of cold.
So video. Speaking of video, I wanted to show you guys this video, hoping that Landon would find it in his heart to
heart of hearts.
add this video to the
That's my
podcast
towel
here.
from my head.
You're not going to be sweaty anymore. We're done eating hot stuff.
But so
I might blow my nose.
yesterday me and Keen and Landon, our producer.
Oh yeah.
We made a dope video. So
Drug video?
no, an awesome video.
Awesome video.
So we want to do this thing called the Rage Cage. So AngeloRageCage.com will be the place to go. But what it is the whole idea is you go in and smash stuff. So,
Just stuff, not people, right?
not people.
Okay,
We're just going to smash things.
Okay.
And
Objects.
we're just really excited about it. And it's a stress relief kind of situation. And so we had this idea, and we've always wanted to do it in the basement of this building, but there's just so many things about that. And so we kind of shifted
Of this building.
Correct. We are in a 4-story building
Yeah.
with a accessible
And a
basement,
basement,
only via stairs because the elevator's broken.
Yeah, and so what we did was we spent a couple days in Fredericksburg and Garrison Brothers, High, Texas, and
You went high?
no,
Oh, I'm gonna say
no,
weed's
that would have been a bad decision.
Yeah, weed is illegal in
I
Texas.
drank a lot of whiskey that day, so we just spent a lot of time talking through it and talking about.
Show them this, what we're drinking.
That's Treaty Oak. It's
not
their old-fashioned
Cock.
cocktail.
Oh, I can only see.
Oh, that's another thing that we have to talk about. But yeah, I'll get there. So
We talk about that all the time.
yeah,
Are you the
so
old-fashioned
what we did was we just spent a lot of time playing off, figuring out a route to go with this. And one of the things was, okay, so rage room in the basement, that'd be interesting, but what you have to do is you have to staff it and you have to be open certain hours, and it's just a lot, right? But if we did something that was mobile, that we could go to things, then we could just be there when we want to. And then if we don't want to be there, we don't have to be there. If we finish early or run out of stuff to smash or don't have the staffing, et cetera, we don't have to be there. And so what we realize is I'm going to take a book, a play out of Simplify Popcorn's playbook, right? Which is he goes to all these different events and sells his popcorn. Well, if he's sick, if he's sick or doesn't have the supplies or whatever, just doesn't have to be there.
Sure.
And so it kind of saves face when you aren't there, right? And Landon and I both like to vacation. We like to go out of the country.
Must be nice.
We like to take breaks and do something else. And so we were like, how do we make this easy? So we came up with the idea of putting this rage room on a trailer. And so we're calling it the Angelo Rage Cage. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to all these different events. Just when events come up, we'll be there. If we have to buy a booth, cool, we'll buy a booth. But we're going to be there. So you show up, you're at this event and you're like, oh, cool, I want to try that. Go and try it. Similarly to the axe throwing situation. So there's an
the
axe
two,
throwing
mobile
trailer.
things, right, yeah.
And so this thing will be bookable, kind of like the video game trailer. There's a lot of these trailers popping up.
There is a video game.
So we're just thinking let's build a trailer. Well, so we started putting together a plan to build a trailer. We found a trailer that we could get for free. We found a lot of the materials that we need for free, and we just have to build it. Well, we have this rudimentary level skill around building this stuff. Landon's pretty good at it. I'm good at moving stuff and holding stuff and carrying stuff.
Because you're the big.
Yeah.
You're the big guy.
You're the big.
Yeah. And so that's all great, but what we want is better than what we could do. And so
For now.
I realized without funding,
Yeah.
but I realized we realized that we're good at, Landon's good at video. I'm good at web design.
And lifting.
So why don't we use those skills and we get a trailer company that will use their skills? So
That makes so much
we're
sense now.
going to take that whole thing and offer it to a trailer company here here in San Angelo. Say, hey, we'll build you a new website. We'll make a documentary of you building us our trailer. So you'll have this story from beginning to end of this trailer company knocking this out. And it'll be a cool little documentary. They'll have a new website. It'll be a whole thing. So then we're like, okay, well, what's the best way to prove that we could do that? Let's make a video. So we made this video yesterday, and Landon edited it, and hopefully we can just throw that on the screen, Landon.
Yeah.
But let me just wait. Stop.
So I've seen part of it.
So Landon,
Yeah.
I mean, Keen was there when we made the video,
Yeah.
but he hasn't seen the
Final cut.
the cut. So.
The techno western music is pretty cool.
This is the essence of Angelo Rage Cage. But to bring this experience to everyone, we need to take it on the road. That's where you come in. We're looking for a trailer company bold enough to partner with us to build a mobile rage cage that can handle this and so much more. Imagine the possibilities your skill combined with our passion for cathartic destruction. Together, we can create a spectacle that's not just seen, but felt everywhere we go. So if you're ready to build something truly unforgettable, to forge a new path in entertainment and stress relief in San Angelo, let's talk. Join us in making the Rage Cage not just a place, but a movement. With your help, we can create the ultimate destruction experience together.
I like the design.
So
It's a cool video, right?
I've seen better.
Oh yeah. Have you seen better that have been made in a day?
it took them 3 hours. I mean, minus editing and everything else that Landon did
That's
afterwards, but filming and then construction, it was a lot. I was looking for him in Landon after like an hour and a half, 2 hours. While they were doing stuff, they were outside practicing the script in the alleyway. And I was like, oh, that's right. He asked me to help him with this. And I ended up being the cue card guy. So instead of having a teleprompter, because this is not a full-fledged 18-team production, Seth printed out all of his cues or his script basically, on just big sheets of paper. And then we taped them to a piece of plywood that was in the basement that we snapped in different angles. And I was holding it. They're basically just like a sign.
Yeah.
And then since it was too tall, it was poking the ceiling. So we had to take half of the cue cards and then flip them upside down. So halfway through him speaking, I had to flip the plywood over so he can continue reading the script. It was so funny. And I'd never understood the power of B-roll until just now, because the amount of times that I looked at Seth and he was looking up and over Seth or over Landon's head like this, trying to read the cue cards. I was like, fuck, I'm holding it too high. This is going to look awful because of me. And then I saw that cut and I was like, oh, this is amazing. Landon does such a good job. And if he wasn't wearing pants, I would just end it. And if he was here right now and he just laid on the...
Landon's here.
We are going to need you to fix that in post. Just like put that on the screen instead of us, because we just stood there looking down at my phone.
Okay, we're not gonna need you to do it. Can you please put it in there?
Yes.
It's more than one button.
Thank you. Yeah.
He knows how to get something from somebody.
Yes. It's going to take more than one
I'm
finger.
just used to telling people what to do.
The commando stuff, but that looks amazing. Like I only
look
saw
good.
like part of it, but that's
So
exciting.
So I sent that to Bruton's Trailers this morning.
Hold on, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I did like the commercial.
Okay. If you
Or
owned
the
a trailer
video.
company, would you hop on that and try to facilitate building that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would.
Piece of shit.
Wow. We're going to need some investment dollars, Mr. Retired Man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You can donate one of your vehicles as the towing.
Yeah, there you
for
go.
I'm a poor Mexican boy.
We can use Black Cherry to tow this thing around. He's not poor. His husband works for Shannon.
It wasn't the
They're
poor
rich.
part that got me. It was
Oh.
the Mexican boy part.
The Mexican boy.
Yeah, the poor Mexican boy.
I didn't say Mexican.
I'll take care of you.
I said Mexican.
Okay, yeah, potato, tomato. Anyway,
Tomato.
you were saying, sorry.
Yeah, those Shannon dollars go a long way.
But you said you sent it to another company?
So I sent Bruton's Trailers that with a little email with a request. So I'm hoping that it gains their attention and at least gets them thinking.
Yeah.
And the request was what? Yeah, it's local. And the request was like, let me know if this is something you want to do or not. It says, let me know what I need to do to make this happen. Like,
Ice.
So-
Ice.
You're fine.
so I'm hoping, I'm really hoping that they bite and they build us that thing, because it would be super cool.
That would be amazing.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I'm excited for you.
I mean, my
Sorry, guys.
my interest in business building comes from getting bored, and like there's a point in which maintaining the status quo just is boring. And so if I have some extra things to juggle, like
2 extra pairs of round,
extra job,
extra things to juggle.
yeah,
Different colors.
one
Shapes and
brown,
sizes.
one nice and tan.
One oblong and one that's perfectly round. I know a guy that only got one, but yeah, 2 jobs.
I mean,
You have
so
several.
I mean, I have several, but like
Enough about
running a couple businesses was fun. And like, I think that we could run this with college students that were
Yeah.
interested, and like do some tip share stuff and like have fun. And then, I already go to a lot of the events and stuff. So going out to an event that we just have to help set up or tear down, like that'll be really cool.
Bonfire.
Yeah, the bonfire, brews using barbecues.
I don't know about the bonfire.
Like,
Why not? All those fucking pallets? All those students
Well,
that
I
go
mean,
and bring pallets from their
I don't know if
parents'
they
old
let people
farms.
Yeah,
come.
because that's just.
like
I'm not
it's a
saying that.
vendor
I'm not
thing.
saying you go there. Those
But-
are the people that you're aiming to
Yeah,
get.
but like what would be neat is like we would be available for Angelo State to hire us
Yeah.
to just let students do it. So like Rambunctious Weekend, we could be one of the vendors that comes out.
home games would fucking
And, like,
crazy.
So I mean, like
Put
you
a
could,
fucking
we
car
could-
in there.
We talked about like one of the things that I hate that even comes up is Ram Jams. They've talked about making things where you could sell things, and I'm really against that. I love that Angelo State's
Yeah.
Ram Jams are free,
Yeah, it should be free.
but something like this parked across the street that could, or like something like this that maybe Angelo State pays us to come in and do,
Yeah.
like that would be a cool thing.
During finals.
You could do it during finals. You could do it like homecoming weekend.
I'll go back to
You
school
could-
for that.
We could just like get a lot of branded stuff from the other school.
Yeah.
Things like that. Like it'd be a lot of fun, and I think that we could do a lot of
Steal
really
their
cool things.
their
mascot.
Yeah, their mascot.
Like their living mascot.
living mascot
and
and
just
put
beat
it-
the shit out of it
Fucking
until it dies.
Blue Mountain State.
Yeah,
I love that.
this is like a devil.
I
Blue
didn't hear
Mountain
any-
State.
Well, Blue Mountain State is a fictional school in a show on Netflix, or it was
I
on
don't know
Netflix.
nothing about that.
Sorry,
Okay.
it's based off of Virginia Tech, I think.
Oh, okay. Didn't they have a school shooting in Virginia Tech?
I don't fucking know. I don't live there anymore.
Well, so
It's good.
yeah, I think that there is ample opportunity to utilize it. I've talked with the Chamber of Commerce about it, and they were like, "We would hire you to come to a bunch of different events." Like, it's cool. Like, it's
Yeah.
a really awesome business idea. I mean, we're hoping that we can be. Obviously, we want to be first to market on this. We don't want anybody else to steal the idea, but we
This
want to
episode
make it
won't
just
release
like
until next year.
so good.
Yeah.
Like we just want it to be so good that like no one even thinks to compete with us.
Well, this is something that you've been talking about for at least 2 years now.
I think 3, because I was talking about it before we moved into this building,
That's right. You are.
because I was collecting TVs.
Yeah.
in the old building.
That's right.
When we had 1,200 square feet, I devoted 20 square feet
The
to
TV.
shitty TVs.
Yep. I remember driving. He was like, "Hey, you want to go with me to go get some TVs?" I was like, "Are we gonna get kidnapped?"
Whose truck did we borrow? We borrowed somebody's truck that day.
Maybe a members at the time.
I don't
Now
know.
that I'm sitting on the side of you, I want to get a piercing.
You should. I'm surprised you
Oh,
haven't yet.
cute.
You don't even have your ears pierced. What are you doing, Richard? You've got.
What kind of
Don't say it.
LGBTQ plus individual are you? Am I not allowed to say that?
No, you can.
Wait. Wait a second.
You can see whatever.
That's
the
what
hell
I
you
did.
want.
That's what I did the first time I
you're-
found out. I was like, "What?
Wait, you're
you
not?
What?
I thought you're not on the straight and narrow.
I am. I'm more straight.
Straight and narrow is
I
boring,
am more
to be
straight
fair.
than you two guys are right now.
Prove it. Pants off.
Huh?
Ooh,
Prove it. Pants off.
let's see who's straighter now."
Okay, I didn't.
No,
I didn't know. I was just kidding, but
the
I could smell it on you. the sweetness that followed.
No, I don't. I mean, it was indifference, complete indifference to me, and then I was like, "Oh, that makes sense."
Before you answer, if you do answer his question, if you were to smell like any candy, what would you smell like?
Any candy.
Any candy. I'd be
Don't
sour.
say nerd's rope because I will throw up.
Nerds.
Okay,
Well, I
before
had
you
a-
tell the story, I'm
yeah.
gonna do Sour Patch Kids or Sour Punch straws because they don't have a distinct smell, but I love Sour Punch straws, and if I could smell like those, I would. But go ahead, Seth. Go ahead with your story. Don't look at me in disgust. Don't you do that.
Okay, what do you think I have on right now?
Draco Noir.
Dick Warner.
I don't know colognes. I would say like a salted caramel. That's what you smell like to me. If you were a candy, a nice salted caramel.
I have a heart in right now, but I didn't know you can smell it. I'm sorry.
Oh dang. No, this one time I was
Got a
in
nerd's rope stuck in
New
your.
York. I was in New York, and I had tried some some Delta 9 items here in Texas, and I was equating Delta 9 weight to
Real weight.
real THC weight.
Oh, you barred. You're an idiot.
And I ate so now I know.
I remember because I was on
Yeah,
the
you were
receiving
on the
end of that phone call.
So now I know that you just have to my body needs about 50 cents worth of whatever is available
I'm just thinking I just said that joke
to enjoy.
on film.
Yeah.
you
whatever it's
did.
called.
And I'm telling this story on film, so it's
It was an ear and a mouthful. I enjoyed both of those.
So I now know that I need about 50 cents of whatever gummy to have an enjoyable time.
Yeah, you spoiled yourself.
So I'm in New York and I ate $10 worth of Nerds Rope, which I got one Nerds Rope and I tore it in half. I split it with my travel partner and I ate it.
He who shall not be
And I
named.
called Keen and I was like, "Hey man, what are the numbers that I like to have?" And you told me, and I was like, "Oh, cool, I'm good. I had a little bit more than normal."
Yeah, he was not good.
But because Delta 8 and the weight with Delta 8 and the weight with THC are two very different, like by the factor of 10 or something. And
Sure.
and I was like, "Oh, cool, I'm good." Then I went to sleep that night after my travel partner had a freak out. He thought we were about to get robbed
Yeah.
constantly. I had to he had to over my shoulder all the way back home to the apartment. We get to the apartment. I hit the bed.
Was he like this? Since you're so tall, was he small?
They're
the same height.
He's not.
They're the same height.
he-
They're the same
we're
height.
we're similar heights.
Different weight
He's
class.
not as tall as me. Not as good looking.
Okay, sweetheart.
But
Nah,
Sweetheart.
he
That's my candy.
we
I can taste it.
We went to sleep at like 8 o'clock, 8:30 maybe. And the next thing I know, it's 6:30 p.m. the next day. And I'm like, hey.
I can resemble that situation.
So I get up. I'm like, I need a bagel. So we walk like 4 blocks to the bagel, get a bagel. And I'm like, nope, can't do it anymore. So I went back, ate the bagel on the way back, laid down, woke up the next morning at 9 a.m. So I lost like a good 24 hours.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've never had that happen to me
oh,
ever.
really?
Good. Don't.
Especially in Austin.
Same.
Gosh, you guys just both thrown up in the same fucking hotel too.
Hey, I wonder why that is.
I never threw up.
Oh, you never threw
I
up?
threw
never
up. I threw up in the
Richard
Starbucks.
couldn't get out of the car.
I almost couldn't get out
I
of the car.
got out of the car.
He
I
got
just-
out of it, but he couldn't do it.
I couldn't stand up.
Yeah, it was rough for me. I feel like I was trans-dimensional.
But I thought yours was because of.
It was a multitude of things.
Food,
the
but-
food and the
But it might have
the
been
gummy.
a gummy. But so, yeah. So
The gummy was tormenting my soul, as along with the what was it? Kung Pao
octopus,
Kung Pao squid.
Kung Pao squid.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
It
he
tasted
buys
great.
this in Austin, Texas.
Oh, it tasted
where
great.
there's no access to squid.
It tasted amazing though. I'd do it again.
He said he'd eat it again.
No.
I would definitely eat it again, minus the gummy.
Richard goes. I go eat half. Eat half of that
You
gummy.
need to be careful.
I no, it wasn't.
He knows.
The cord.
No, I asked you. I'm going to eat half. He goes, yeah, eat half. I'm like, okay.
Don't. Whatever he's
No,
handing.
he ate
I
half.
ate half.
He ate half.
No.
He ate half. And then like
another
30 minutes later,
It
he
wasn't.
was like,
It wasn't 30 minutes later. It was like an hour and a half.
okay, it was an hour later. I'm not giving you an hour and a half later.
Okay, we ate. We even
But
ate.
we ate, and Richard's like, "Oh, that didn't do nothing." He just didn't wait it out.
You could have told me wait it out.
I
You never
I
said
take half.
I did. Yeah, I know.
That was enough for me to feel like, oh, take half. So have half, and then
He
just
doesn't.
wait it out.
No, he doesn't
And
say
so
wait it out.
then he's like, I'm just gonna have this other half.
No.
And I'm like, maybe Hispanic bellies are different. I don't know.
Hispanic bellies are
And
different. It's
so,
crazy.
I mean,
Oh,
and
no,
so
you
I'm
never
like,
said
whatever.
that.
And then we get
Like-
to the hotel.
No, not even then. It was like
I
20,
don't.
20
but
minutes.
here's the
We
thing:
still
is,
had an hour to go.
I was like working.
The thing is, you should never
the
take
back
another
seat.
one. Never take another one.
I
know,
was
but
working
he
in the
never
back
told
seat.
me.
I know. I was on the phone.
I was
Hearing,
working,
hearing about it.
I was working in the back seat. I didn't even know.
Oh, I
And we
told
get there,
you.
and
I was freaking out the whole way.
he's freaking out, and
The
he
whole
can't-
way I was
He
freaking out.
couldn't get out of the car.
If your anxiety leading up to when it hits is what encourages you to take another one, because you're like, maybe I'm good. That it happens all the
But you're
time.
not.
Yeah, I've done
But
it
we
plenty of times.
We even ate, and I'm like, I'm not feeling.
No.
I'm gonna
Did we
take
have
another one.
sausage?
Food won't make a difference on how it impacts you.
Did we have sausage from
I
Inman's?
do not know from where.
Not Inman's, the other place.
Inman's?
It was a barbecue joint.
The barbecue place. Do we have turkey sausage?
You mean in each
know.
other?
Turkey sausage. I think we had turkey sausage.
Oh.
I don't even know what I had, but it was just like
It was probably delicious. The other day, me and Patrick and Landon tried to go to that same
He tried to poison
barbecue
you.
place. We tried to go to the same barbecue place, and it was closed.
Sounds about right.
Mondays and Tuesdays are closed.
Yeah, so you learn for next time. Only if you even think about taking half, take
no,
half
I
of
don't
that
even
half.
thinking about taking any.
Ooh, you should take half of half.
That's what I did. I took a quarter, and that was still
Ooh,
way too
fun.
much. That and then paired with that Kung Pao
But he
squid.
could have said wait.
But the thing is, you need to look at how
said
much
wait.
each one of those is, because sometimes he'll buy the 8,000 container,
'cause I'm
and
fat.
there's 4 gummies in there. So even
I'm
if
a
you take a
fat
nibble,
guy.
you're still taking well over maybe 50 milligrams worth, which is a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. So you should always start with a nibble and then wait an hour if he's handing you something.
I've never.
He's the
gone
shady
to
drug
my-
dealer in the alleyway.
Yes, I actually went to my hotel room. You know how you see videos of people just falling forward, face forward on their bed. Mm-hmm. I did that. Yep.
Yeah, then he woke up the next day. We went to brunch. It was great. He still felt shitty after brunch.
Yeah, good thing I didn't have to drive.
Didn't you have? Weren't you
Orlando
disappointed
came-
in the brunch?
And then yeah,
But you're like
was
kind of have high standards for food.
Eggs Benedict with hollandaise sauce needs dick. You need to have hollandaise
dick?
sauce.
It's awesome that we
hollandaise sauce.
got back to hollandaise sauce.
Again.
I can
Again,
make
the
the
second
best
time.
hollandaise sauce.
Okay. Well, next time you'll have to
Ooh,
give us a
hollandaise
recipe
sauce.
for your hollandaise
Hollandaise
sauce.
sauce tacos.
So next time when I get the tacos, you'll lead with how to make
Oh.
holiday sauce, or you can bring some.
I can make hollandaise sauce.
Fuck you! I don't want your hollandaise sauce. Make it
Holiday.
holiday.
Make
Make
it
it
your holiday sauce.
your holiday
Oh,
sauce.
I got some holiday sauce.
Your-
Right here. Okay, so we got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
I think there's probably more stories to tell, but
There's always
more
one thing-
story- there's
one
always
thing
more
that I was
stories to
gonna
tell.
say is,
Notes.
So we don't really have a YouTube channel to post these things.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a logo, and so
You have to have a logo?
No, you don't have to, but I
You
felt
can
like it
change
would
it
be
later.
reasonable.
That'd be
That's
nice.
what I thought about.
Something
but
that I think it should just
think it's a
say
good idea.
big, black, and then have a rooster for the Richard.
I like.
And like just be like that because like the a nod to the San Angelo Standard Times because of the rooster. And you have a
Just two of these,
yeah,
of these
two of
and,
these.
or make it maybe like a curved.
Oh, you want it to look like a penis.
That's what. Yeah, that's what we and Richard agreed on.
I feel like we should allude to it.
Yeah, it
not
should be in a illusionary.
the Big Black Dick podcast. I
Phallus.
get it, but like
So that's what you're calling me now?
dick.
Dick?
Yeah.
Dick Richards. Richard's dick.
I saw that earlier today.
You can't get the taste out of your mouth still, huh? Too.
Wow. I was just gonna say, I mean, I can play with it a little bit,
play with
I'm
what?
sure you can.
and so I think that'll be good. I'll play with it a little bit and,
Until
you
it
know,
all works out.
like
Yeah, I'll tell you.
tweak it around and tinker with it.
see how
Ticker with the logo.
You know.
see how stiff you can get with it.
Yeah. It might be a little hard to do, but
We're fucking kids.
what? You're jizz?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just little jizz?
Yeah, we're little kids. We're a bunch of little kids.
Yeah, we're little kids.
We're little kids. We're not
so-
actually little kids, just for clarification, in case that wasn't clear.
Yeah, so next week you bring the tacos?
I'm bringing the tacos.
Okay.
It'll also be from Julio's, the exact same thing that Richard brought the first time.
You need a surprise.
Oh yeah, surprise! It's not going to be Julio's.
It's just like 3 of the Ileana's super spicy tacos.
Oh, I'm gonna
Just
go to a
bunch of-
hotel and get tacos.
for free.
Yeah, I'm gonna like.
I don't know what hotel has tacos for free, but I'm gonna start going there.
Yeah, I'll just rent a room.
When I was when I was working in Seattle, there was a so it was my apartment, and then there was a hotel that was in the same building or right next to a health club, and I was a member of the health club. And so I would
So much for the
walk
health club.
down to the hotel, and I just walk in and have breakfast, and then I leave, and then I go to the health club, and then I go walk to the rest of the work. Because they always had like that's the hotel that we would send people to when I worked for this church up there, and so they never ate breakfast. They'd always eat breakfast with us. So I figure they owed us a couple breakfasts.
Amen.
Breakfasts.
Amen. Okay, so next episode.
Next episode.
Black will be bringing tacos, our burritos. Since
Is that seems racist?
it's not.
Oh,
You're the big. He's the Richard Dick. Cock. Rooster. Yeah. And I'm the Black. So Black will be bringing tacos tomorrow. We're gonna start taking
not tomorrow.
next week. Who knows? We can record tomorrow. We're not
I
going
can't.
to. We're not going
I
to.
don't have that kind of time.
I'll just shut up. I'm just kidding. We're gonna start taking notes and bringing notes. That way we can not necessarily keep track, but that way you don't forget your
like
stories.
Structure.
You don't need structure. You just need to say, these are the 5 things I want to talk about. And then
Oh, okay.
whether you talk about any of those, it doesn't even matter.
That way I don't go. I forgot what I was going to say.
like, oh, what's that story? And then we can.
I had plenty written down, but I don't remember them.
Exactly. See? There you go. So we'll have notes.
Okay.
Look out for the production or the actual posting of the BBR podcast on YouTube, Spotify.
If they are watching this right now,
Apple TV.
if they're already doing this right now, they've already done that. Why are you
It
saying
doesn't
that?
matter. We need to speak.
Like, subscribe, save.
Like, subscribe, hit the bell. I hate that.
Hit
Yeah.
the bell.
Hit the bell.
What else do we say, Watson? What else do we need to say?
Lick these and lick my butt.
Go get some Feastables. These nuts.
Jesus. All right, Richard, can you close us out?
Are you subscribed to
BBR.
what is his name? Mr. Beast?
Mr. Beast.
Go subscribe to Mr. Beast in your original language. Mexican.
Oh,
Is that
my
your
gosh.
original language?
We're done.
Thanks for tuning in for another
Oh.
episode of the Big Black Richard podcast. We look forward to seeing you next week on episode 3, where we will have a bunch of different things and new things, maybe not, and tacos to try. Bye. Love you guys.
Tacos.
Tacos, burritos, and bananas.
Bye-bye now.
I think Keen forgot to turn off the cameras.
Donde sea, papi.
God damn it, Keen. Fuck it. I'm leaving it in out of spite. Eat shit, Keen.